Hey guys, Rothbucks here, and today we're going to be playing a little historic. So, one of the things that came out in Modern Horizons 3 is a card which I really wanted to make work in a deck. So, Primal Prayers is an homage to a Learn, which is a cool legacy card. You can play any creature under 3 mana at flash speed, and the idea is with Asarak, you get to combo and infinite loop him. So, Primal Prayers has a condition though that you have to spend an energy in order to flash into a creature. You do get 2 energy up front, but that's it. So the way this works, though, is with a card like Guide of Souls in play, every time you cast Asarak, you get an energy back. So because you get this, you then get to do the Asarak loop of getting to play Asarak over and over and over again. I don't think this deck is that good.
The only thing that matters is who's behind the wheel.
So this is my iteration of this deck, trying to make it work. It's challenging to make a brand new deck for a 60-card format, especially when you think the core of the deck maybe isn't there. So we do get to run Collected Company, which is nice. This card lets us find both of our combo pieces in terms of the creatures. The issue being Primal Prayers, there's not really a good way to find it. You can run like Idyllic Tutor, but 3 mana to find a 4 mana card is pretty bad. And right now, a format that is dominated by the red-white aggro deck. So we're trying to play some Cutdowns, Novice Inspectors, Hesper Sentinels, because it's just a good card. Inquisitions, Thoughtseizes, some Landward Elves to try to ramp into these, because both their cards are 4 mana. If I can get the Landward Elves down first, it's going to be ideal. We're playing Kellen, which I'm trying out. The idea that map tokens are decent for scrying, and also the fact that he's a 2/3 for 2, that if you attack, you get to essentially kind of surveil one. If it's a creature, you just put it into your hand. If it's not, you can put it into your graveyard if you don't want it. This card's been kind of nice for just being able to like dig a little deeper to find Primal Prayers. And Asarak we're playing 3 of. It's tough. So it's a combo piece you want to find, but you need enough to find. But that being said, you can't really do anything with it if you just have it in hand. You can theoretically just cast this card and scry and make treasures and stuff like that. It's just unbelievably slow to do so. Our mana base is pretty greedy. We run the 4 Aether Hubs because the energy is actually kind of nice with Guide Souls. Occasionally you just get to attack with big little dorks. We're going to play some games. We're going to see how it goes. I think this deck has theoretically potential, but I mean, this is a A plus B plus C combo, and that's the issue. If they have any way to interact with Guide of Souls while Asarak's on the stack, we're kind of out of luck. If we have, I mean, the arena timer doesn't help. Also, the fact that realistically, unless they scoop, I have to do the entire iteration. The Primal Prize is kind of cute because it does technically work on your opponent's turn also, so you can do it whenever you want to, but it's still a pain in the ass. Yeah, let's go into these games and see how this works out. Hey there, guys. Do you love Magic the Gathering? Do you love Commander? Do you maybe even love some Sealed? Well, you should check out Commander Sealed, September 13th through 15th in Rochester, New York. Incredible event, support some great charities, meet some really cool Magic content creators. Also, get some sick playmats with some sick art. Come hang out with all your favorite content creators. I will be there. It's so much fun. If you don't believe me, you just have to go and find out for yourself. Commander Shield has dueling charities. I'm happy to say that I'm part of Team Trans Lifeline. My link for a donation is in the description block below the video. Consider donating, it's for a great cause. Holy shit, this just in. Use code ROTHBOX at checkout for $20 off your Commander Shield ticket, and support me, let them know that I sent you here. It's a win-win for both of us. Don't let it keep this hand, we have no white swords, so we're definitely not keeping this hand. It's fine, actually. Yeah, we can get to 4 pretty easily. Yeah, let's throw this back. I don't love it, but I think it's fine. Okay, so we have most of our pieces now. Yeah, I think this is fine. Alright, we do need to find another mana source. We do need to find... Okay, so they're going to be the Prowess deck. We do have the answer for the Prowess deck. Just not right now. We do have the cut down, which is going to be good. They're probably going to hit us for 3 here. Oh, here's, okay, so more than 3, but that's fine, actually. We can still cut down here. Let's actually get out of the Primal Prayers here. Get 1 blue mana up. I was like, yeah, I think we're safe here. Which also means we can cast Asarak just to scry, which is probably what I'm going to do. Yeah, that's fine. Take 1. Leaving all their mana up is just really suspicious. What's Thoughtseize here? Oh, it's all hexproofy stuff. Okay.
Magic as Garfield intended.
Sure, I'll take that. Okay, in that case, I don't mind having this come into play tapped. Let's cast it with the alternate cost. I mean, I know they don't have anything for this right now. I want to, yeah, go here. Yeah, let's keep the collected company on top. Yeah, I mean, I think I just attacked. There's like no reason not to. I mean, that's a good one. Yeah, I let them do 1 damage to me. That's fine. I actually don't need to kill the Bristly Bill. Let's draw this. Let's fire this off, see if we win. If we find a Guide of Souls, we win the game here. We did not find a Guide of Souls, though, which is a bit annoying. That's kind of a pain now. Now we're in a weird spot. Okay, I mean, Cullen's gonna help us find the Guide of Souls, but not loving the position we're in anymore. If that had found Guide of Souls, that was just game over. Still no land. There's another one, so let's try again. We do hit it.
Wow.
Alright, so we win the game here. Provided they don't have a counter spell. Because now we get to go through. And granted, this is going to take a while, so we'll see if they actually scoop to this, but... this is the combo. Sure, I'll make a treasure. Yeah, usually opponents, let an arena especially, will just sit here and make you play it out. Because, I mean, to be fair, this is a million clicks. This is actually not a practical deck to play. This is kind of like the Fairy Kitten combo, where, yeah, you win the game, but it's kind of non-deterministic. No, it's actually deterministic, but unfortunately on arena you can't demonstrate loops. So, it is what it is. But this is a loop. As you see, Azrak, the Archlich. Every time I get to go to the Lost Mines of Foundelver, and because I haven't completed the Tombs of Annihilation, I don't care. Because I haven't completed the Tombs of Annihilation, he comes back to hand. And because Guide of Souls says I get an energy whenever a creature comes into play, Prayers lets me cast out for energy instead of mana, I get to loop through this dungeon infinite times and draining my opponent for infinite damage. The fun part about this is the fact that even if we can't actually kill them here, I can kill them on their upkeep. Because of the way this works, this is at flash speed because of Primal Prayers, which means even if I can't technically get all the damage in one iteration on Arena, there's no really window for them to do anything. I end my turn and then just do it on their upkeep. So yeah, like, there you go. Cool. Yep, and that's the deck. It is neat when it comes together. It is also a bit challenging to come together. There's a lot of hand hate and a lot of things like that in this format. But, I mean, Collected Company is a very good tool to get there. And you saw that it does technically work. It is very cool and is an infinite combo, which I think is neat. It's a cool throwback to a learn. I really like it. Let's try to get another win. This doesn't look like much, but it's actually probably fine. We have a bunch of interaction. Yeah, I think this is actually alright. I don't like hard casting Azrak, but it does do stuff. I mean, it gets you scries, gets you treasure, or blockers if you need it. Cycling, interesting. Okay. Let's pass. Crack Clue if I need to, or cut down if I need to. Mind Stone. I don't mind at all. I don't need a third cut down. That is, I would consider probably overkill. Let's play out Acerak. I want a Kellen. Sure, Kellen's fine. But that's fine. It doesn't do anything to me. Let's make 2 maps. We do want that. Oh, why did it... Did I play it afterwards? That's fine, whatever. I'll have the guidance also. Just a very weird thing to happen. Okay, sure. I think I'm actually just gonna cycle this here. So we have the win. Okay. Is it they don't have instant speed like exile? Oh, I think we win here. Okay, okay, okay. I guess I could run Idyllic Tutor in this deck, but it feels bad. Solemnity. Alright, we're gonna go for the win here. Primal Prayers. Guide of Souls. Azarac. Combo time, baby. Just don't use the graveyard. Do 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 do. It just hits you in the face. Do 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 do. This one. It's annoying that I have to click everything every time because it's like even this. It's like okay, yeah. Can I do a repeat choices? That's fine. I literally don't care. Cool. I mean, that was fortunate, but that's why we kept the creature in hand cycled instead for it. We knew that they have Wrath of God and things like that, so at this point, because everything can be cast from hand, instant speed, and all that stuff, this I want to interact with it. Granted, if they had an instant speed interaction, kill Azarac, or the Guide of Souls in response to casting Azarac, it's not great. Realistically, the best option is to wait for them to respond, try to remove Guide of Souls, then flash in the combo. But because I just don't want to deal with the arena clock and all that stuff, I just did it now. But that's why you do that. Alright, cool. Let's move to the next one. This hand doesn't do enough. Good interaction. It's got this inspectors, but I want it to... It says fine. It's not great. I'll throw a cut down back, but it works. Oh man, who could have guessed it? Not me.
Daring today, aren't we?
Yeah, I mean, this is all I see on, like, ladder, and it's fine. It's a good deck. I get why I see it, but it's just like, cool, how interesting. Yep. Do I want to just get... No, because Guide of Souls is just going to die, and I need Guide of Souls. Galvanic Discharge is too good of a card, dude. It's all I'm saying. That card is absolutely insane, and the fact that it's... Okay, I mean, this is gonna kill the Sentinel, which is fine. I don't love it, but it doesn't. It's not the end of the world for me. We're not doing anything right now, so I'm just gonna cast out Azarac to Scry, I think. Inquisition's interesting. It's probably a good card to have here, but I feel like I want to dig for Primal, right? No, they're not doing anything yet. I do think I actually want this. That's a good one. I can kill that. I do think I'm gonna. Don't want to play Guide Out. They're just gonna have Discharge. I know they are. This does fuel their Flage, which is pretty good. Flage is gonna be a problem because I can't really interact with it in any way. Double amulet in hand. Okay, they found all 4 amulets very, very fast, which is not great for them. So they're playing the other amulet. Dude, hit me for 1. Okay. This is the combo. I'm gonna play this out and see if they interact, if they try to interact with it. Because in response to Static Net, I can win the game. In response, or I can just do it next turn when I have availability of Inquisition. Do I do it now? If they have Galvanic Discharge, it's so bad for me. They didn't do anything. They didn't respond in any way. No! Fuck! I got greedy. I got greedy.
You got greedy, Martin.
That's so disappointing. Okay. They were exiled into Johnny. Yeah, I got greedy. That's on me. And they had the Static Prison. I mean, they would have had both. That's... Yeah, that's difficult. I mean, they weren't playing anything. I should have known that their hand was that. That's frustrating. I got too greedy. I was afraid of them exiling the Bolt, in which case they have access to that as well. That's tough. That's really frustrating. That's my fault. Alright, we're gonna keep this hand. I think this is fine. We need Guided Souls, we need a land, but I think we're okay here. I am gonna start off with a Godless Shrine and play a Sentinel. Hopefully it'll draw us at least a card, and if it draws us a card, then we're probably pretty happy. Okay. Play this. I can cut down. If I need to. In fact, I'm going to attack. That is fine with me. I want to deal with their stuff and get it off the board. Sure. That is excellent to see for me. Yeah, by all means, that's fine. Opponent's deck is some kind of mono-red deck, but that is, I don't know, they're not really doing anything right now. Sure. Oh, this is one of the old school ones. They didn't play another creature, which means you basically have done nothing. So I'm pretty happy just to kind of hang out. Okay. I mean, that'll be good to find the pieces we need. Alright, opponent. So, I mean, unless you can kill me next turn, I'm going to scry with Acerak. I mean, I don't care about Torbrand. I will actually take another Collected Company, which feels a bit weird. That's fine. Alright, let's do it now. You're tapped out. And there we go.
Oh, shit. Here we go again.
Alright, that's game. Cool. We got there. It's gonna take a bunch of clicks, but we're a-okay. Shirt treasure. Alright. Of course, you know, going through the loop 20 times, not ideal. Sure, take a land. Doesn't really matter.
20 minutes later.
Yeah, I'm kind of done. I'm bored. Make you respond now. spoiler. Got artifacts to sacrifice. Good. I don't really care. I have 59 life. I just don't feel like looping that many times. Now I'm just gonna kill you with damage. Great. Great. Do whatever you want. Now you scoop? Okay. Sure. Look, I drew 40 cards. Like a ton of cards. You think I didn't have that in hand? Alright, cool. Alright. Okay, we're back after playing some games, taking a look at the deck. Yeah, so I think this deck is very cool. I'm really glad I got to try it out, because the combo does work. We saw the combo works. But it's just not feasible in Arena. I mean, even if the combo, you get it to go off, having to click through every single iteration is just, you need to be able to demonstrate a loop. If you can do it on paper, this is easy to play, it's super simple. Right now in Historic, everything is just the energy aggro deck. And while we have some kind of tools to try to combat it, the cut downs, and having a bunch of like 1 mana 1/2s and 2 mana 2/3s to try to just kind of gum up the board and be in the way, 3 mana energy lightning bolt is so good against us. They have the static net to get rid of Primal Prayers. It's just, we're not well positioned against that meta. Against other combo decks, I think we're actually okay. The issue being Primal Prayers is just hard to find. Collected Comedy is such a boon to this deck, being able to find both combo pieces or the other piece you don't have. I think it's very good. That being said, though, the problem is if the combo doesn't work, we really can't win. It's tough. It's not a great spot in this meta. I still think it's very neat, and I'm really glad I tried it. I wanted to play Primal Prayers. It is the only Magic card with a chinchilla on it. For those who don't know, I own a chinchilla. He's very sweet. His name's Minty. But the alternate art of this card has a chinchilla on it, and so I wanted to learn how to play it. It's also a lure, which is one of my favorite cards of all time. It does work. Is it good? No. I wouldn't spend your wild cards on this deck. That being said, that's why I tried it out. You don't have to. And I really appreciate you guys tuning in for this deck. This is something different for me. And hopefully in the next weeks, we'll have some more return to normal content. I think there's also some Popper coming up. Very excited about that. So thank you guys for tuning in. And in the meantime, peace.